Okay, good afternoon. It is a beautiful day here in Washington. Just got back from the grocery store and we've been working on the house today. So I just thought that, I don't know, take a video, show you what we've been doing. Probably won't look like much, but it's been a lot of work. Since the summer is starting, or the spring is starting, we got a bunch of crazy plants that are growing all up here. This was all just a bunch of dirt. Now we've got, pretty cool looking plants up here. Unsure if we're gonna keep them all because there's really no delineation between what's kind of like a drive and what's not. Yeah, that tree and fence marks our neighbor's property. And there's our house, and then of course we got over here, and this is yard waste bin because we've been doing a lot of work. So check this out. Okay, yeah, that's from today. There's our mailbox. Over here, probably about a week ago, this used to be what I liked to call the stump garden. These stumps were here, and what they'd done is that they kind of dug it out like it was like a garden, and it was a bare area with stumps. So what I did about a week ago is I planted grass, and it's actually coming up. It's coming up pretty well. I got to keep watering it, keep up with it. But yeah, I think it'll just kind of look normal. There'll be stumps there, but we're not going to pay to have those removed for a long time. Okay, so I took back the recycling because we had a lot of glass bottles. That's my truck. Over here, we had a ridiculous weed situation, so we cleaned that up. This is another mission for today, if you can see that. The side of the house is just a weeding mess. So that could be a mission. Then again, I could sit around and do nothing and drink beer. It's a gorgeous day, so might as well barbecue and take advantage of it. I don't know, I've got choices to make here. Erin's out riding her horse, so I'm all by my lonesome now. She was helping me earlier this morning. Yeah, so this driveway was a weeded mess, and then Erin did all this. It was all full of weeds and stuff, and then she put together soap and vinegar and some concoction that we sprayed today, and hopefully that works to keep the weeds at bay. These are rose bushes. They end up looking real pretty in the summertime. Those showed last year. That's a perennial right there that should be flowering any day now. A lot of people's perennials are flowering out here. This used to be bushes, and now it's kind of a blank canvas for us. That was tough, ripping all that out. These are our kind of sad tulips. They didn't really get water on the inside, just on the outside. Lesson learned. Okay, there's our spigot, so that thing's on there. Front porch. This is next week's plan. This is all a bunch of crap, really. The only thing that we're gonna keep is this perennial. That thing will flower. We've got a couple bushes here, and then we got a Japanese maple that we're gonna keep. The rest of this ground stuff I'm gonna tear up, mulch, make it look kind of nice. This just flowered. It was just a butt ugly tree. It's amazing the way things look here in Washington in the spring and summer. That's another big rose bush in our window. There's one of our apple trees, our pear tree, and our other apple tree. So this is the side of the house. You got across the street there. We've met our neighbors over there. They raise dogs humanely, so that's nice. Okay, here's our backyard. Coming through this fence here. This fence always blows open. Backyard. We're kind of a mess, but we're getting there. There's a robin who's always hanging around. There's our patio. Wonder if Schmick's in the window. No, not right now. He's kind of sleepy. We got one of those little fire pit thingamajiggers. Oh, Sam's on the counter. Erin's gonna kill him. Oh no, I can't show this video to Erin. So we've got our garage and our yard. I just mowed yesterday or Thursday or whatever. This area, I got our weed eater all tangled up, so I've gotta do these weed eating things. But we've got some nice stones in here that kind of delineate this little area. Got some work to do there. There's another area where I needed to grow grass, so that's on its way. This is our little area for our firewood and stuff. Yeah, they left us quite a bit because they had a bunch of their trees trimmed before we took over, so that's nice for camping. That's our area for our garden. We've got in it right now chives and mint. We didn't plant it, it just came back up from last year. And right there we've got June-bearing strawberries. But they had it weird, they had flowers and herbs and stuff in here. And you could probably, I don't know if you could tell, but this gets a lot of shade. It gets a lot of morning sun, but we're gonna have to be careful about what we plant here, like how we plant it, because we want to do tomatoes and, you know, the run-of-the-mill stuff that we can use. And then, yeah, then this area we got some perennials that should be flowering any day now. Once they are, take some pictures. And then our gorgeous willow. That tree is so old, so big, and so pretty. It's a gorgeous tree. It tosses leaves all over the place in the summer. This is our little playhouse that's kind of being taken over by nature. We don't try to do anything with it. It doesn't look like the people before us tried to do anything with it. They didn't have kids. But it's kind of, yeah, there you go, see? Yep, nature taking over. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Someday we'll burn it down. And then over here is where we've got our compost. It's all hidden, which is nice. Those are biodegradable bags on there. But yeah, underneath that is really good soil. So it's been, yeah, been doing that stuff. And then sometimes these kids ride motorcycles and stuff all the way up. And four-wheelers. It's kind of hilarious. All this land back here is the windmills, which is a nursery by our house. So yeah, there's really no projection of it being anything other than that kid's apparent mud ground. Alright, so that's the outside. I'm not going to do the inside right now because we got a lot to do. Oh, there's a Schmick. Okay. Hey, Schmicky! Say hello to the camera. Hey, he loves it when the door is open. Schmick, you going to say something? Schmick! Oh, he's silent meowing. Schmick! Alright. Tell your brother to stay off the counters. Alright. One last thing, I guess I'll show you the garage. Sorry if this is getting boring. The garage is a mess. Might as well show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. It was really clean, and then I tried to clean it more, and inevitably it went to pot. So this is the garage. I'm working on it. A lot of this stuff actually is in the midst of being in its final place. It was putting a lot of stuff going through it, looking in, you know, bins, and then putting it back in bins. There's my pint glass collection. Got it with all my dragons, which kind of stinks. I got to put my dragons somewhere. So this is my space where I can actually put stuff like from, you know, high school and whatnot. Yeah, bins, and there's our couch and our tree. Got to get a bin for that. Got some good storage space up there that we haven't been utilizing as of yet. So I'll probably put our Christmas stuff up there. And it's a big garage. I mean, I don't know how well you can tell, but this is a whole separate work area. It's a wood fire stove, really old, kind of cool. We have running water and you know, nice workbenches. There's our nice ladder. Oh, it's just a mess right now, but it's working. And there's our paint center. I did that whole thing, very nice. And there's all of our tool stuff. My bike, air compressor. You know, I've been hanging up some stuff that we don't really have a place for in the house and we want to keep and whatnot. So yeah, then this is enough for a 2-car garage. We just don't use it as one. So that's that. I don't want this to be too long and boring. Just kind of want to show you the house, what we're doing, what kind of progress we made. I guess, like I said, the biggest thing and the hardest thing was getting these bushes out. Just because, man, that was a chore. They were rooted in there. So I'm excited about what we're going to plant there. I'm thinking maybe tulips or, you know, something pretty that'll come up next year. I'm not sure. It's a blank slate. Come over here and I'll stand on the porch and look up front, just so you can see these flowers. They really flowered and look quite pretty. I like it. I'm gonna trim up those tree branches too, so that it doesn't hang so low. So yeah, we'll revisit in the later spring when all these things perennials are flowering. Should be real nice. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.